These days, private healthcare and medical insurance are necessities rather than luxuries. Those with such coverage take comfort in knowing they won't need to fork a lot of money to receive treatment. Nevertheless, some issues persist, according to Dr. Kujit Singh, president of the Association of Private Hospitals Malaysia. He says some private hospitals are having issues in claiming full reimbursement for the treatment provided.
The reason is healthcare costs has gone up and the insurance companies may be having difficulty in increasing the premiums.
Kuljit says while certain procedures are subsidized by private hospitals, they cannot continue to do so in the long term.
We are also having an increased healthcare costs in procuring equipment, maintaining staff, keeping our standards, and also returning back profits to our shareholders.
To protect the interest of patients and private hospitals, Kuljit is now advocating for the establishment of a regulatory body to oversee insurance payouts. He says this will ensure access to private healthcare for insured patients. Former Deputy Health Minister Lee Boon Chye agrees.
There should be ideally a regulatory authority over the conduct of the MCO, so that if there is any grievances, then that authority can be an arbitrator to arbitrate the payment. And that authority also should have some role in ensuring that the MCO's conduct are ethical and it is transparent and it is not sort of arbitrarily.
Presently, insurance companies are regulated by Bank Negara Malaysia. In terms of a regulatory body, Lee says a two-pronged approach is needed, one to regulate the financial aspect and the other to regulate health matters.
It could be a joint authority. That means they are regulated by two authorities, one under Bank Negara as to the financial dealing. I think Bank Negara has got requirement for them to ensure adequate capitalization and policy, and what policy they can come up with. But on the medical part of it, I think it's better to be under Ministry of Health.
As a short-term measure, Kuljit says closer cooperation with insurers would also help.
Regulation will take time because the government will have to enact an act in Parliament in order to have the regulation. But if we can also work something out without having a regulation and working as partners, I think that would be a better way for the time being.
Danish Rajareza, FMT News.